You have heard much about him, but in a few minutes you're going to hear from him.
No one can do it better.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and conviction. If not, sit down and shut up.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Talk to me. Say something.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even.
Yeah, they're all full of shit.
The channel you're watching involves positive, heavy, and deep discussions, conversations which may be too real for some adults and unsuitable for kids under 18. Parental discretion is advised. Pay no money, so there's no need for you acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. It's about that time for the Carlos Stargell Show. With your host, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. One who's not afraid to speak what they feel, yell out what's real. With no bull, no lies, no acts, no slacks, just straight facts. Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause when they made him, they broke the mold. Now it's time to enjoy the Carlos Stargell Show.
No one can do it better.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and conviction.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Talk to me. Say something.
They say two wrongs don't make it right, but it damn sure makes it even.
Yeah, they're all full of shit.
Hey, what's up? What's happening? How y'all be? Welcome to the Carlos Stargell Show. I'm your host, that Bonafide G, certified true, coming to you, Atlanta, Georgia born, and coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. One who's not afraid to speak what they feel, yell out what's real, no bull, no lies, no acts, no slacks, just straight facts. Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause when they made me, they broke the mold. But guess what, y'all? It's 72 degrees here in Burlington, North Carolina. And yes, it's raining. It's raining here. Yep. Hallelujah, it's raining here. But anyway, y'all, welcome to a channel where you can just vent, be yourself, and speak your mind so freely and expeditiously, all at the same time. And it's not what you say, it's how it's said. So please be mindful and respectable as you like the same done unto you. Y'all didn't pay no money, so there's no need for you acting funny. And don't you dare be sour. So now it's time to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the Carlos Stargell Show with your host, Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Cause when they made me, they broke the mold. Now it's time for the Carlos Stargell Show.
No one can do it better.
If you have something to say, speak up with authority and conviction. If not, sit down and shut up.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
Talk to me. Say something.
I got a lot of good shit to tell you all this evening.
What's up, y'all? This is Carlos Stargell the last. And I want to thank y'all for taking the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show. Hey, mama, I know you saw me wave. I'm letting you know you did connect. And how you doing? Anyway, like I said, it's 72 degrees and it's raining like cats and dogs here in Burlington, North Carolina. Yes, and I want to give my birthday shout outs to everybody whose birthday today, August the 13th. Bow, wow, wow, yippee-oh, yippee-yay.
Leo's in the house.
That's right. And I want to give shout outs and love to everybody all over the world, across the country, and especially Atlanta, Georgia, the surrounding areas, and all in the state of Georgia.
One love.
Yeah. And I want to say a special prayer for my grandmama's youngest sister, my Aunt Mamie. Please keep her in prayers, y'all. Y'all know there's no failure in God, and God can only answer prayers.
No one can do it better.
Yes, Lord. But anyway, just want to say I want to thank y'all again for taking the time to check out, tune in, view, and watch the Carlos Stargell Show on the Real. And I want to thank the subscribers and to those who haven't subscribed yet. And if you find it in your heart and you feel it in your soul, please hit the like or the subscription bell or both. Don't hesitate. Sure. Yeah. I was watching I forgot to mention yesterday, or if I did on the last show, hell, I don't remember. But I was watching the news yesterday, and I saw in Forest Park, Georgia, where they had the farmers market, they had they saw a meth bust over there at the farmers market. I said, good God Almighty, that ain't done got bold and trying to bring meth to the farmers market.
Talk to me. Say something.
And I hate to ask, but did somebody warn them or tell them that they was headed to the dirty South?
No.
That's why they got busted. Now, me being born and raised in Georgia, especially the Atlanta area, I know how they operate. And look, I know how they operate. And you know that's one thing about it. You will learn a lot of stuff living in the dirty South. They try to oppress us and keep us down, try to keep us silent and not know nothing. But that's the thing about it. That's why you got to educate yourself. And it's very, very important.
Talk to me. Say something.
You gotta have a sharp, like I said, you gotta have a sharp mind. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, and ignorance is at an all-time high. That's what I said yesterday on my show, and that is so true. Now, like I said, you got some people that think they know everything and got everything figured out in life. But in reality,
They're dumb as shit.
and I'm serious, as a cockroach with ulcers. I mean, that's why a lot of people are in predicaments they're in now, because they think they had everything figured out. They thought could nobody tell them nothing, and you better not try to say nothing against them or to them. Well, guess what? I'm gonna say and do it anyway, because you know why? I say what I feel because I'm grown. We don't live in glass houses, so why throw stones? And y'all know I'm telling the truth about that.
Rap to him a little bit right here.
But I'm just saying, like I told y'all before, they like it. They like to keep us silent. They don't want us to say a no. They don't want us to say nothing. They don't want us to know nothing. And they don't want us to do nothing. Well, guess what? I don't fall in those categories too easy. That's why, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's not that I was running, but I had to get the hell out of Georgia before Georgia see a side of me they don't want to see.
Talk to me. Say something.
And I was really getting to that point because I had got, like the old saying say, people get sick and tired until they get sick and tired. And guess what? I've reached to that level. I got sick and tired till I know I was sick and tired, to the point where I just didn't want to the point where I just almost didn't care. But guess what? God had something better in store for me.
No one can do it better.
You got that right. That's why what's helping me, this right here, what I'm doing, is very, very therapeutical to me. For real. It keeps my mind occupied, keeps me out of trouble, keeps me from doing dumb
Shit.
which is true. But this right here, this is fun. I mean, long as you can, people need to start, like I said, that's why I say people need to start thinking, using their mind to think. Then, I mean, and in life, you got to think before you act. And that's on one, well, excuse me, y'all. You got to think before you act, and that's on the real, and that's in reality, y'all. You got to think because that's why a lot of people end up being in not only predicaments, but they be in situations that they can't even get out of, either a hospital room, a jail or prison cell, or hell. That's all I can say. Like I said, hospital, jail, or hell. Them the situations you do not want to. Them the situations you do not want to get yourself into if you don't have to. It's just like I was telling my wife. A lot of these young Rudy Boots, they act like they more afraid to live than they die. People say they don't understand. Well, guess what? It's a lot of things, I hate to say it, that are not meant to be understood. Only thing we have to worry about ourselves and have our own relationship with the Lord. And we got to try to, just keep everything and everybody else in prayer, and the rest to follow. Like I say, keep living righteous, remain humble, treat people like you want to be treated, respect others as you want to be respected, act on one accord, and follow those basic instructions before leaving Earth.
No one can do it better.
Talk to me. Say something.
Yeah, but for real though, everybody wants to strive for better. First of all, you got to make yourself a better person. You got to be better than what you were the other day or yesterday or when not. I'm not saying don't act like you all that and better than whoever, because you're not and I'm not. We are no better than nobody on this earth. We all need to just act. We all need to just live and act on one accord.
Talk to me. Say something.
And that is true. I hate to say this, but that's one thing I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord especially for both my grandparents, maternal and paternal, great grandparents, maternal and paternal, and my parents. My parents, my mom, my dad too, in a sense. Everybody got their own unique way, but I thank them. I thank God for them because at least they kept me out of trouble. At least they know I didn't get in trouble. And at least they knew I was the one didn't tolerate it.
Talk to me. Say something.
And I really didn't. Now, my older brothers, Calvin, Leroy's, Red. Now, that's one thing about me. I didn't allow no trouble, no mess, or no confusion with the brothers. You know why? Because I loved all of them both. I loved them all. Different but equally. But like I said, it was that unconditional love I had for my brothers. God rest my Roy Fambro Red soul. He always be in our heart. His spirit will be in our heart. But I thank the Lord for Little Royce and Calvin. And little brother Bull too. And God rest his. I thank the Lord for my brothers. I thank God for my sister. But come on now. Everybody might be a little different or whatnot, but guess what? When it comes to it, we all come as one. You mess with one of us, you gotta mess with all of us. And guess what? And and not just for my brothers, but what I was told, my mom and my friends, a lot of my people told me, they tell people, you don't want to mess, they used to let them know, you don't want to, don't mess with me because it's too many, I know too many people, and a lot of people know me, and a lot of people that I do know, and then a lot of people that do know me. We not only we like and we respect each other, but we love each other, and we have each other's back when push comes to shove. Now, if somebody was to mess with me, oh, guarantee you, I won't have nothing to worry about if karma don't get you. Somebody I know will, and I don't even have to say nothing. I have that certain look, and they know something be wrong, and guess what? They out for blood. But guess what? I let them know at the same time. It's on you if you want to, but be smart enough to let karma handle it, because they got to be held accountable. But when you mess with one of God's children, you know you're gonna get yours like that. And like my homie Mario, I got to give props. I got to give props to that young man. He's really came a long way, and then our friendship just done got stronger and better, and I love it. And like I say, you can't question God, but only thing I can say was, all I can do was thank the Lord. Got closer, and we like brothers from another mother. But at the same time, when we might not talk as much, but when we do, we really make the best of it. And that's what you're supposed to do. And that goes for all the people who I know, all the people that know me and who I know. We might not talk much, but when we do, we make the best of it. And everybody who I know, we like family. Now we more like family. And I really appreciate the love, the support, the praises, and the blessings, and the respect. I really thank y'all for that, because you got some people just don't care. You got some people they'll say they're happy for you, but at the same time, they'll stab you in the back and cut you like a knife.
Talk to me. Say something.
So far, I ain't had to worry about that. But I will say that, but the ones who I know who like that, them the ones I don't even talk to. Them the ones I don't even have no dealings with. So guess what? Anybody that be in my circle, you got to be cool, and you got to do one thing. If y'all in my circle, it's one direction, and one way we all got to go. Now, what our grandparents and parents and great grandparents used to tell us going to church, what they used to say, act on one accord. And guess what? Anybody that's in my circle, anybody who I know I'm cool with, they got to act on one accord, because if they didn't, guess what?
They get the boot.
That means let them know. Scram, scat, let the doorknob hit you with a dog should have bit you. Keep it moving. Keep on trucking. Like I said, and again, I'm gonna say, be gone. So guess what? I mean, don't try to get on my good side, because once you're on my bad side, it's not easy to get back. It's not easy to get off unless I let you off. And I rarely do that. You know why? Because you got to earn my trust. You got to earn my respect. And you got to really prove yourself. Because one thing about me, everybody deserves a second chance in life, on the real. But if you keep burning bridges and up like you do, how the hell you gonna earn somebody's trust? For real. You can't keep burning bridges repeatedly and thinking somebody gonna be there for you, because guess what? You burn bridges, you ain't nothing but a glutton.
Talk to me. Say something.
And that's on the real, for real. And that's another thing. That's what I'm gonna say that one more time before I get ready to close out, because guess what? God forgive me, but y'all know what time it is. I got the munchies. And look, and there ain't nothing wrong with that at all. You feel what I'm saying? And I want to try to tell y'all what's going on, but hey, it is what it is. Gonna be what it gonna be. But I will say this, and I appreciate y'all for dealing and putting up with me.
Talk to me. Say something.
Well, that's it for right now. That's my segment. But I want to thank the ones who took the time to check out, tune in, and watch the Carlos Stargell show. And I want to thank my mother, Molly Gilbert, for joining me live on the live chat. Really appreciate that, because sometimes I need the company to it. Like I say, Mom, you can always call on the phone too, because I can get it. We can talk on the phone too. We'll talk about that we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later on, okay? But anyway, and I want to thank the subscribers and those who haven't subscribed. If you find it in your heart and you feeling it in your soul, please hit that like and or that subscription bell.
Sure would appreciate it.
And again, want to give birthday shout outs to everybody whose birthday today, August 13th.
Happy birthday.
And the ones who are here and the ones who are not, happy birthday. Okay, yes, we will love you too. And just want to say a special, again, please keep our great aunt, Mamie Raymond Dixon in prayer. Just keep that all. That's all I'm asking. I'm not going to reveal. All I'm asking is for prayer. And I do appreciate that. But again, thank y'all so much for taking the time to view and check out and watch the Carlos Stargell show with that bona fide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina. One who's not afraid to speak what they feel, yell out what's real. No bull, no lies, no acts, no slacks, just straight facts. Carlos Stargell.
The last.
Because after they made me, they broke the mold. So until the next time, God bless you. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. And by all means,
Please behave yourselves. Stop the violence. Increase the peace. Eliminate all the hate. And spread a whole lot more love. And keep the faith.
so until the next time, peace. 2 fingers. Out of here like last year. Later when you're straighter. Now keep the faith.